And now I am warning about the far greater economic crisis, financial crisis, that is about to finally result from that much bigger bubble.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Scunny Man Rob, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Chinese Belt and Road Initiative. This multi-trillion-dollar project started by President Xi in 2013 is a network of countries connected by land and sea in which their main goal is to spur new economic growth and reroute global trade. The U.S. hasn't been too keen on this project, but nonetheless, this has not stopped President Xi and other countries from signing strategic agreements to build onto this growing belt. So here we have a video from Vox going into more detail on the countries aligned with China, so take a quick listen.
Kazakhstan. It's 2013, and Chinese President Xi Jinping is giving a speech in Kazakhstan, where he mentions the ancient Silk Road, a network of trade routes that spread goods, ideas, and culture across Europe, the Middle East, and China as far back as 200 BC. He then says,
"We should take an innovative approach and jointly build an economic belt along the Silk Road."
A month later, Xi is in Indonesia.
The two sides should work together to build up a new maritime route in the 21st century.
These two phrases were the first mentions of Xi's legacy project, the multi-trillion-dollar Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI. They're also the two components of the plan. There's an overland economic belt of 6 corridors that serve as new routes to get goods in and out of China, like this railroad connecting China to London, and these gas pipelines from the Caspian Sea to China, and a high-speed train network in Southeast Asia. Then there's the Maritime Silk Road, a chain of seaports stretching from the South China Sea to Africa that also directs trade to and from China. The BRI also includes oil refineries, industrial parks, power plants, mines, and fiber optic networks, all designed to make it easier for the world to trade with China. So far, over 60 countries have reportedly signed agreements for these projects, and the list is growing because China promotes it as a win-win for everyone.
So when I watch this clip, guys, it makes me super bullish because we already know that Vechain is a key component to this new infrastructure they are building because they are actually the co-founder of the BRI Blockchain Alliance Initiative. And now for the guys who don't know what this is, I have an article from CHIZ PR Newswire, which I had in my last video. I just didn't go over the whole thing, but I thought it'd be good to read this article so you guys can really see the task Vechain is set with here. At the forum, Vechain, together with DNV, the Belt and Road Initiative Research Institute of Tsinghua University, and sorry if I'm not saying that right, Industry Internet Research Institute, CHIZ Data Asset, and China Silk Road Group Limited established the Belt and Road Initiative Blockchain Alliance, hereinafter referred to as BRIBA, to spur the development of the BRI by leveraging the blockchain technology. The BRI is a global development strategy adopted by the Chinese government involving 136 countries and more than 30 international organizations across Asia, Europe, the Middle East, and more. According to Chinese State Council, by the end of August 2019, the Chinese government had signed 195 Belt and Road cooperation documents covering business on a global scale. And if you scroll down a little bit, the alliance is established to assemble all resources from the members and later joint members to power more BRI infrastructures, businesses, and projects by blockchain technology. Vechain's footprint has spread across 7 countries, including China, Italy, France, Singapore, the United States, Luxembourg, and Tokyo, gathering talents from various countries. International diversity and localization experience have been both Vechain's competitiveness, which will be valuable for the BRI. During the past 4 years, Vechain is dedicated to promoting the development of blockchain technology from the technical consensus to the business consensus and has been accumulating experiences in blockchain adoption and real-world use cases all over the world. My Story, the digital insurance solution built on Vechain Thor's blockchain launched by DNVGL, has traced prominent Italian wines including, I'm not even going to try to pronounce these, which shows the trust and positiveness of blockchain deployment in Italy, who has signed agreement to join BRI this year. So considering all aforementioned advantages, Vechain will play an important role in the BRIBA to provide blockchain technology infrastructure, abundant localization industry experience, and technical consulting services to achieve broader implications and success, especially overseas. For multi-party partnerships between BRI members, blockchain technology will bring transparency and sufficiency to achieve win-win collaboration. Currently, Vechain positions the Belt and Road initiatives as our guidance and direction for long-term global strategy, aiming at spurring initiatives into actions and benefiting all stakeholders with reliable blockchain technology. So what I take from this article, guys, is Vechain will be a key role in providing transparency to partners around the world, including governments, businesses, and institutions. It's pretty clear that they'll be utilizing blockchain technology to manage data input and output across the whole belt and make it accessible to all parties who need the information. This will make sure that everyone is complying with regulated standards and that all partners who are situated with China in a deal are in a win-win situation. And before I end this video, I have one more piece to show you guys, showing you that this is not only happening in the Eastern world, but in the US. Consulting leader Deloitte and strategic partner of Vechain published a detailed writing on how blockchains can improve supply chains, and I believe Deloitte, along with PwC and Grant Thornton, are incentivizing companies to use Vechain. Blockchain can enable more transparent and accurate end-to-end tracking in the supply chain. Organizations can digitize physical assets and create a decentralized, immutable record of all transactions, making it possible to track assets from production to delivery or used by end user. This increased supply chain transparency provides more visibility to both businesses and consumers. Blockchain can drive increased supply chain transparency to help reduce fraud for high-value goods such as diamonds, pharmaceutical drugs, and wine, apparently. Blockchain could help companies understand how ingredients and finished goods are passed through each subcontractor and reduce profit losses from counterfeit and gray market trading, as well as increase confidence in end market users by reducing or eliminating the impact of counterfeit products. Furthermore, businesses can maintain more control over outsourced contract manufacturing. Blockchain can provide all parties with a respective supply chain with access to the same information, potentially reducing communication or transfer data errors. Less time can be spent validating data and more time can be spent on delivering goods and services, either improving quality, reducing costs, or both. Finally, blockchain can streamline administrative processes and reduce costs by enabling an effective audit of supply chain data. Processes involving manual checks for compliance or credit purposes that may currently take weeks can be accelerated through a distributed ledger of all relevant information, okay? And by reading that, we know that Vechain does all that and some more, and that is exactly why I'm invested in their company. They will receive tremendous value for the problems they are solving with their supply chain risk, and they will be praised in the long run. Thank you guys for listening. My name is Scunny Man Rob, and tell your friends and family that Vechain is the golden goose. See you next time.